Hello, everybody. This is Bigger Timmy representing Infinity Crew and Underground Stories episode 4 with Bboy Nando from Spain.
Bboy Flex Nando.
One more time. Yo, hi, everybody. This is Bigger Timmy from Romania representing Infinity Crew. And today we have Underground Stories episode 4 with Bboy Flex Nando from Spain.
Yo.
So today's episode is about breaking beyond borders and the story of Flex Nando. And I will put you some questions, and basically Underground Stories is about not just seeing you as a dancer, but getting to know you how you really are, So it would be amazing to hear your story also today.
Let's see.
Can you introduce yourself to our audience and who is Bboy Flex Nando beyond breaking?
Well, I'm just a normal person. I try to be the best woman possible. I try to learn every day. Just enjoy life because it's really fast.
Yeah.
Travel, discover, and see always the best part of life.
I mean, this is what it's all about, right? Just enjoy life also. So I get it. When the breaking entered in your life?
Well, I was a teenager. I was in the high school. Some of my friends was doing something. At the beginning, I didn't like it, honestly. I felt that wasn't for me because I never was like really good in acrobatics or, handstand, these things. But yeah, one day I tried, I love it until today.
And now it's just carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I heard you started in 2003.
Yeah.
Breaking. What was the scene back in the time in Spain?
Yeah, back in the days in 2003 when I started, honestly, the scene here in Spain was bigger, much bigger than now. Also, in every city there was a crew, there was a lot of crews, even rivalities in cities, and it was amazing also because you can feel the difference between cities, between crews, really representing even colors, even styles, and it was beautiful, and it's good. The good thing is that still today some of us are still active and trying to help the community.
That's great to hear. I mean, I know like it's hard to keep the scene up, like keep the peoples together and the community together, and some peoples stop and then.
Yeah, believe me, it's hard to be together.
Yeah. About the beginning, your self-taught journey, I would like to know more about. If you would like to share with us. You learn mostly by yourself, you told me, and with a small group. How did you train without teachers or online tutorials?
Yeah, honestly, it was the most funnier part of my breaking time, because at the end was just go to the street with your friends, try things, and with even a small move, you was like
Excited.
Yeah. So yeah, it's true that also in this area where I live, there wasn't not many b-boys, not many reference, and especially no information. Even that I started in 2003. In 2007, I knew for first time that there was something called six step. Imagine. Until this time, I was just trying things, watching some videos from Style Duop or something like this. But I think this is good because I developed my own style and until today. If I had maybe more reference or more teachers, maybe I adapted the style of them. But what make me is my style, and this is thanks to these hard times.
The unique way you developed in a unique way, basically. That's really nice to hear. I mean, I know like when everybody starts breaking, they all follow the the 6 steps, CCs, and all these things, and then of course they follow the style.
Yeah, I learned in a
in
different way.
you went around it. That's nice. Yeah, like what motivated you to keep going when progress was difficult?
I just wanted to be a little better every day, you know, and yeah, I just wanted to learn and be the best possible. This was my motivation.
And then there was a moment in your life that's okay, now I'm gonna give all my life to breaking. Like breaking is becomes my life.
Well, I remember when I was in the university, I was already really focused in breaking, like already competing in the high level in Spain. And yeah, I remember that maybe I had an exam and everybody was worried about the exam. And I was thinking like, I just want to do this exam, and because this weekend I have a competition in Madrid, for example, you know. So in this moment, I was fully thinking in breaking and really obsessed. And yeah, hungry, you know, this hungry of I wanted to becoming someone in Spain, in the world. I'm ready with this.
Well, back in the time was like that. So mostly, I also remember back in the time many people were so hungry for breaking. You know, like even now, but back in the time was different. Don't you feel it? Like think.
Um, yeah, it was different, but it doesn't mean that was better.
No,
I
but
think
it's the
it's
same.
normal evolution. Now the new generation are living breaking in a different way, and I think it's also beautiful.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not meaning like it was better, but I mean like that I remember how hungry you were. Like I can imagine like, oh, I'm gonna do now the test, and then after that, let me just quick go because I had to be at training, you know.
Yeah.
I remember. My other question would be like, a crew from Barcelona choose you. You told me about that, and I was wondering which crew was it and how did that happen?
Yeah, well, at the beginning, I had a crew here in this area called it Rock System. I founded this crew, and I still represent this crew, Rock System, forever. But honestly, these people had a different motivation than me. They wasn't taking breaking so serious, so I started traveling alone, competing in around Spain, and in some moment, new crew was starting. It's called it Shake Styles. It came from from other crew called it Fallen Angels, one of the main crews in Barcelona in this time and in Spain. They split and they create these Shake Styles, and they called me for be part of this because we already had some relation. It was amazing and a great opportunity that I'm really grateful.
I wanted to know something about joining the crew, change your mentality or the level.
Yeah, this honestly changed my mentality and my level absolutely, because I started to compete internationally probably every weekend or almost every weekend, and facing some of the best b-boys and crews in the world. And I remember one time we was in France in these battles in France that they do, and we advanced until the semi-final, and the semi-final was against Melting Force with Soso, with Naso, with Franklin, all these guys that today are good friends. And they was in the prime, you know, in this moment. And I remember we was like this with my crew, and I said like, okay, we arrived until semifinal, now let's enjoy. And then bigger Jess, my sister, who was there also, she looked at me like this, and she said something like, enjoy, let's fuck them, you know, let's destroy them. And then it was like a click, like, okay, now I'm in a crew that come here for win everybody. So yeah, and in the next months, I think I improved more in this, the next 6 months than in all my my previous time, you know.
What did Barcelona represent for you development as a b-boy?
Barcelona, honestly, nothing. My crew was from Barcelona. I was there many times. I competed there. Was nice. I felt accepted. But yeah, this is my place. You know, we are now here where I started in Torrellano, and this is what I represent, Torrellano, always.
About traveling and international battles, you told me you was in 55 countries till now representing. And then you traveled alone to compete internationally, even Japan and USA. What pushed you to travel solo?
Um, well, yeah, with Seike Style, we started competing all over the world. But also I entered in after this in Flexible Flav, that right now is still a strong crew worldwide. We are members from many countries, and yeah, this was also a motivation. I wanted to represent Flexible Flav so hard. I was also hungry with this. Sorry. And also I was loving traveling, you know, so I was trying always to find competitions so I can visit a country and I can compete, I can share with the breakers there, I can learn, I can discover new cultures. So yeah, I started also to invest. I think it is really important to invest by yourself, not only wait that they invite you or whatever. If you want to develop your breaking, you have to
Go for it.
yeah, go for it. Be of course in big competitions like Outbreak or World Battle or Silverback, but also in small jams where you can connect with the people, because it is what make breaking also, you know, this connection.
Connections, yeah. This is how I also met Flex Nando. Connections, like we met on Instagram, and then after that, yo, I want to be on your podcast. Let's come to Alicante. Okay, so my next question would be biggest cultural difference you experience between countries.
Well, between countries, here in Europe is more or less the same, but I have been in countries like Cuba, Nepal, Uganda. These countries, how they feel breaking, it is like when I started in 2003 with my friends here, you know, like really, like every small move is super important, you know. And I have been there, I teach maybe a small step, and this was like a word for them, you know, like something really big, and they was excited for this. And I teach this in here around Europe, and they don't care, you know, anymore about this move. So how the passion they live breaking, this is something that make me feel like
You want to do
wow,
more?
this is no, it's like when I started, you know, like they are living this way, like was before for me.
That's what I also experience when I see kids, especially seeing them, you know. I sometimes get goosebumps only seeing them dancing and how they transform that energy through you, you know. My next question would be, was there a battle or a moment aboard that changed you forever? Was there a battle or a moment in another country that changed you forever?
especially this time when I was competing with internationally in these battles, when I discovered that I was good, because maybe I was here and I was feeling like whack, like I'm not so good because maybe, yeah, people here they know me and they are not impressed for my breaking. But when I was dancing in other countries, many people came to me like, I love your style, or they was like shocked. I was, yeah, winning things. I was winning more out of Spain than in my city, imagine. And even they have the respect of big names, people that was my idols, and then they was like giving respect to me, and they know who I am, and this was like wow. And then it's like I want more of this also,
Yeah. I mean, you told me that you have your own. Everybody have their own style, and you told me about your own style. It's trading, and I wanted to ask, strongly connected to trading and footwork. How would you explain trading to someone who doesn't break?
uh, to someone who doesn't break, they cannot understand. Even people in breaking sometimes don't understand what is threading, that is a style itself. So I would say like, yeah, it's something really specific and special. Yeah, threading is my style, is what I studied for years, and is what I love, what I love to do.
Why did trading become your signature?
Well, honestly, as I told you at the beginning, I didn't know anything, and I was watching videos and trying moves, no? And uh, my first inspiration was Bboy Benji, Division Alpha, my brother today. And I was really inspired by him because I was able to do lotus and these kind of moves. And yeah, I was doing this kind of threads. Then, like years after, like maybe 6 years after, Bboy Chuck, he came to me and he asked me like, where do you learn all these threads? And I said like, what is threads? I don't know what you are talking about. And then he explained me that threading is a style that it comes from Canada in the early 90s, some of the pioneers. And then I started to study by myself and do it properly. And this was also a big change because I was doing threading, but not in a correct way. So when I started doing correctly and fluent and clean and with more level, then I felt that I became good.
Do you feel the modern dancers study enough, or they are rushing too much?
Well, as I said before, that I'm not the person to say what they had to do, because when I was young, I was learning in a way, and now they are doing their own process. Also, times are different. What they love is different. Life is different, so it's normal that they have different approach with breaking. And I love to see the new generation. I always support them, and yeah, I really enjoy. I'm not this kind of OG saying like, no, you are doing this wrongly. You have to find your style. You are biting. You don't know anything. I'm not saying this. I just support them.
Yeah.
Keep pushing, and they
But that's
will
what they
find.
need, exactly, like somebody also supporting them, that you're doing great. Wherever they say that, you just have to follow what you think. I would like to ask you about teaching and creating new generations. Although we are talking now about new generations, would be Great to know you started teaching kids, but focus on creating real b-boys and biggers. What does it mean to create a dancer?
Yeah, when I teach, always I tried that this time that I invest in the future, they becoming b-boys and biggers, and they find their own way in breaking. Because some teachers just go do some class and they don't care, they do it, and I respect this because at the end it's a work. Okay, they don't have to care about what they do after. But yeah, I really enjoy to being this mentor, and make them and push them to go to competition, or find their own style, or do battles, or do cipher. Yeah, and I'm happy that right now I have many students, that even students that started with me with 4 or 5 years old, and now they are 20, and they are still there. Some of them are competing in the highest level. Some of them are just training in his city, or they are maybe doing other styles, or doing now are actors, or whatever.
That's great.
I don't care, but they are, they develop and they use it breaking for their lives.
And I can see how proud you are, like I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. I'm super proud. Probably one of the proudest thing I did in breaking is this support and teaching so many people, and they are still there. And when I see them, I just love. Yeah.
Basically, continue your legacy. I heard many biggers say you influenced their journey. Who are some dancers you proud of mentoring?
Well, it's true that many people say that I'm a better coach for biggers than for b-boys. I don't think that this is true, but it's true that I have worked with some amazing biggers, and I really helped them. And who? Yeah, I have a lot, but if I had to say, like, for example, Sona was someone that really understood my system. Also with Pauline, we did amazing work. With Luma, with B-boys like Amor. I'm really, really, really proud of Amor. It's probably one of my biggest success. Even Lola, even Leona, that they have been in the world final of Red Bull. Yeah, I mean, I can be right now closer or less closer, but I'm super proud of them, and I'm just enjoying what they are doing. And yeah.
That's great to hear that. What value do you try to pass to students beyond dance?
Always try to be the best version, maybe it's a sentence that we all use, but if you can be this, be this. If you can be super big, go for it, and but sometimes we are okay with everything, and if we push a little more, we can live amazing things. And sometimes I have seen people that with a lot of potential that they don't care, and it's a pity, but we have to understand too.
Okay, I have a question about the Olympic era and the Spanish Federation. As you told me, when breaking entered to Olympic movements, the Spanish Federation invited you as a coach. How did the opportunity come to you?
Yeah, well, this was a great times. This was a great time. I learned a lot. I had the opportunity of work with amazing b-boys and biggers, and in a professional way too. So I'm really grateful of this time. It was a good time.
Nice.
And we had a nice success. We had second place in European Championship as a group. in Rasa. This was a great moment for me. I was really happy for this.
And what was your experience working in the federation?
Um, for me, really positive. You learn also a lot about life. That is, sometimes in this sport thing or in this is more like a business, and the person is not so important. It's more like it's what it is. And I understand that sometimes the the sport or the mm, company or the business had to be more important than the values, the honor, and the love. Yeah.
Coaching internationally athletes. So tell me about this, please. You work with Latin American federation like Ecuador and Colombia. Which athletes or talents did you help develop the most?
Wow. Now I'm super happy because after I left the Spanish Federation, maybe some people thought that I was done, I was over, but not me. And I had the opportunity of work with first with Isis, and then with Luma, and with other athletes from Ecuador and Colombia. This was the most amazing time. Like I left the Spanish Federation, and 6 months later, I was winning with Luma the Pan American Championship
Wow.
as a coach, and this was like wow. This I really enjoyed this moment. And honestly, if I had to be like really grateful to Isis and Luma, and both federation, of course. But these two girls, sometimes I say that two big girls saved my life, and is Isis and Luma. Yeah, I love you, girls.
Can you describe your current training program?
Okay, yeah. My training program is called the Break Factory. You can put it like here, the Break Factory. Click here and follow me. And I work like personally and also online. It's a program that work totally online and it's fine. But many people also come here, train with me, and it works. And it's the objective of my training program is to find your maximum potential, especially for competition. It's really focusing competition. Always 100% it works, and your performance gonna be better, your results gonna be better, and it's really working. So if someone want to join,
Just click over here,
just
please.
click, just click. Yeah.
And about the important are like the preparation and the condition for the athletes. What do you?
Well,
How
right
can you
now,
say that?
right now, with the level that we have, long rounds, explosive movements, long competition, many competitions. Of course, your body had to be ready for this. And I'm happy because it's really healthy and people is really working hard also in the physical part, and everything that is healthy is good for us. So this is one of the best things happen in breaking.
Yeah.
When I started, breaking was associated to even to drugs, to bad life, and bad habits.
Yeah.
And now it's all the opposite. And it's nice that almost all the new generation are like really taking care of their bodies, the mind, the eat healthy, workout. This is something really positive.
Would you like to have some water break? Cheers.
Drink water is the most important.
And it's so tasty though. I don't know about you, but all the time when I go to a place, I love taste water. It's always different taste. It won't be in the camera, but we'll cut it out. Personal philosophy. I'm gonna ask about something about this, like, what is most important for you right now in your life? What is?
I'm a person that I work a lot in myself. I'm trying every day to improve, to learn, and trying to be positive, trying to understand why things happen, and trying to be happy, you know, and also to be a good person with others, help, make others enjoy, smile. This is what I like.
Very positive energy here, you know. I'm the one who read people by energy, and this is full energy here. Best moments as a coach in B-Boy. Tell me one.
Nah, that's clear. This is what I said. When I was supporting Luma as a coach for win the Pan American Champions, this was amazing. I have lived a lot of amazing moments, especially in Latin America. Latin America means a lot for me, and it really changed my life. Everywhere, you know, like Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Puerto Rico, amazing. Yeah, all these countries, Chile, Peru. But yeah, especially this, and also all the Olympic process was really beautiful. To see all these people putting everything, and when they qualify, how happy was the people. This was a really beautiful moment too. So yeah, this process was amazing, and of course I have been in many events, in many competitions all over the world, meeting amazing people. Yeah, also meeting people was probably the best.
And then, do you have like a dream dancer you would like to coach one day? And wow, if you are watching, maybe make it happen.
Well, there is a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot of people that I see, and I think I can help them. But if I had to say, for example, Melina, I would like to train her. She was back in the days during the pandemic. She was doing like an online teaching course that I did. Her father is Spanish. I have amazing relationship. I think with her, one day gonna happen. And one of my favorite beggars right now, that is Iyo from Japan. This is gonna be amazing. She is already amazing, one of the best. Yeah, and many, also you. The one that is watching this video.
It can be happening.
Yeah, let's train together.
Just contact
Let's
you.
do it.
Now I'm gonna ask you something. Maybe it sounds a bit personal, but what do you want people to remember about Bboy Flex Nando when they think about?
Well, I would like that they remember someone that did something for the community, that helped the new generation, because honestly is what I try to do. I organized many events. I supported many kids. I supported also many beggars in a male world. And yeah, someone that tried to help the community to be a little better.
One advice for the young B-boys and B-girls.
Enjoy. Yeah, enjoy, and enjoy breaking, because it's fucking amazing. And if you give this to breaking gonna give you more. So yeah, do that.
And another one, I know it will sound funny, but if breaking disappeared tomorrow, who would you be?
I will be the same person. Yeah, enjoying also life with my other passions. Maybe chess champion.
And like you told me, you have a different passion. Can I ask what is that?
I have a lot of passions. I love to right now, for example, I'm really focusing create content for Instagram. I love to make videos. I love to make pictures. I'm dancing bachata. I'm doing magic. I love to go to the natural, to go to the gym. I love to read and watch documentaries about history, about geography. I love to travel, of course. I still need to fill this map. Yeah, and I love to connect with people. Yeah.
You know your Instagram. I seen that it's every day something really fun to see on his Instagram. You know, like he said, bachata and the food, the recognition. Like guys, you really have to check his Instagram out because when
Follow me, Flex Nando. Yeah.
you have to here, click over here. I mean, I came today to Alicante and honestly I was looking on Google like what shall I eat, and I was going on your Instagram and I was just looking, okay, which one is closest to me, you know? So definitely it's a good thing to good promotion, you know, you do also for everybody, like not just b-boys or vegan but for everybody, you know.
Yeah, I love my city. I think it's amazing, and here are coming many b-boys and b-girls, some for training, some for holidays, and they are always welcome here. We have an amazing studio. You are invited. Just contact me. You're gonna discover an amazing city. We're gonna eat amazing food. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna train.
Are we gonna dance the bachata?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We're gonna have good time here.
Was there a battle or moment that changed you forever?
Yeah, the moment where I knew that I wanted to be a b-boy, I understood what means be a b-boy. Was I think 2007, Ken Swift, that for me is the GOAT, is the greatest all time. Ken Swift came to Alicante just for do a workshop, and the workshop was good. I don't remember anything from the workshop. I only remember he dancing the full song of Just Began, only doing top rocks, like 3 minutes, only top rock Just Began, and was amazing. But after this, they did an interview, like questions, and listening him was what made me say like, okay, I know what is this, and I know what I had to do, and this is what I want. Yeah, Ken Swift. This guy changes my life.
It's just the way how you explain it, I can imagine it, and I was like, yo, to just become, you know, I can imagine what he did. So, but really thank you for asking me to do this podcast, because now we know Bboy Flex Nando and his story, and I can't wait to share with you all, and to, of course, you can always.
And now get ready because you're gonna be trained by me now. So
Let's go.
let's warm up.
See you at episode 5 with Bigger Phoebe.
Oh.